Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
It's that time of the day again, and I'm back with your top fantasy picks for the Lucknow Super Giants versus the Mumbai Indians game. So let's talk about the budget buys first. Among the budget buys from the Lucknow Super Giants, of course, I'll always pick Avesh Khan because he bowls at the death, he gives you wickets, a very key member of this Lucknow side. So Avesh Khan is there in my side. Instead of Ravi Bishnoi, who I always said is a wicket taker, but the last few games he has gone for a few runs and hasn't taken that many wickets. So maybe you can pick him, maybe you can go for somebody like Krunal Pandya also. We have to see Krunal Pandya has been impressive both with the ball and the fact that he batted also, was a top scorer for Lucknow in the last game, if I'm not wrong, with that 42-run innings that he played at number 4. I think he's a good choice because he might give you 2-3 overs, 4 overs also at times, and he'll bat 2, 3, 4 down wherever the team deems him fit enough. Now let's look at the Mumbai Indians. I've gone with 3 options from the Mumbai Indians, and the third one, it's entirely up to you whether you want to keep him or not. But I have picked Tilak Varma. As you know, I've been very impressed with Tilak Varma. He has shown what a newcomer can do in the IPL. Really, for the Mumbai, he's been one of the shining lights amidst all the gloom. So Tilak Varma is there. I have also thought of Jaydev Unadkat, even though last game MS Dhoni took a toll. That last over, you thought maybe Jaydev Unadkat could protect those runs, could win the game for Mumbai. Their first victory it would have been, but wasn't meant to be because Dhoni smashed Jaydev Unadkat. So still, he still picked 2 wickets, by the way, and I don't think they'll drop him because he's one of those who is consistently picked wickets for the Mumbai Indians, and probably he'll play another game, and maybe he's a good choice because in the last game he was their pick of the bowlers as well. So those are your budget buys from Mumbai Indians. One guy you could have in your side is also Hrithik Shaukin. See, the thing with Hrithik Shaukin was he bowled 4 overs, and apart from that he scored some 23-25 runs as well. And the fact that he was very economical with the ball, I was impressed with that more than anything. So maybe if you're looking for an all-round option, Hrithik Shaukin is the way to go. So those were your budget buys from these 2 sides. Overseas options. Lucknow, we know who all are going to be there. See, Quinton de Kock makes it. Jason Holder is going to be there. Marcus Stoinis is going to be there. The only player you would have thought maybe or may not play is Dushmanta Chameera. But with Chameera, we know the fact that he picked a couple of wickets in that very first over against the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And even though he went for a few runs after that, gave away, ended up with figures of 31 runs of his 3 overs, still I think Dushmanta Chameera will be picked for this game at least. So from Lucknow, those are your 4 overseas options. Now let's look at Mumbai Indians. Mumbai again, even though they lost the last game, I think they will continue with the same guys in terms of their overseas personnel. We know Devalt Brevis will be there, another shining light amidst all the gloom like Tilak Varma. Devalt Brevis will be there. Kieron Pollard, even though really hasn't shown a lot of quality this time around, hasn't scored that many runs. But the fact that he recently announced his international retirement, I still expect him to play for the Mumbai Indians because he's been one of their star performers for a good decade now. So Kieron Pollard will be there. Daniel Sams on his return to the Mumbai Indians playing 11 took 4 wickets for 30 runs, was the pick of the bowlers for the Mumbai Indians in the last game. Will definitely play again because 4 for 30 he took, boss. And apart from him, Riley Meredith was also impressive. He, even though did not take a lot of wickets, he picked up a solitary wicket but gave away only 23 or 25 runs, was economical in that sense. And again, I think all the 4 overseas options that played in the last game will play again for the Mumbai Indians and both the Lucknow Super Giants. Captaincy choices, you know, I'll always talk about 2 guys from Lucknow Super Giants, always my top picks if I have to make captain or vice captain. That's KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock. I don't want to get into why I keep saying it because it's simple. They score a lot of runs. Most of the times, these 2 score most of the runs for Lucknow. And if they don't fire, then Lucknow are in trouble, always. For Mumbai, again, Rohit Ishan haven't performed in the last few games. But Surya, last game could have probably done better, only scored 32 runs or something like that. But Surya is their best batsman. I know there's Rohit Sharma, and a lot of you might disagree with me that Rohit is their best batsman. No, I think Surya, with the kind of batting prowess he has shown in the last few years, I think he's their best bat. And again, if you are going to make a captain from this Mumbai Indians side, Surya Kumar Yadav is probably it. So now let's talk about my fantasy 11 from this game. So I've gone in with KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock is there, Surya Kumar Yadav is there, there's Devil Bravis, there's Tilak Verma. Among the all-rounders, I've gone in with Krunal Pandya, Jason Holder. Then there's Avesh Khan, Jasprit Bumrah, Jaydev Unadkat. And that 11th player, I'm not too sure whether I'll go with Ravi Bishnoi or you can go from Marcus Stoinis and even Ritik Shokeen for that matter. So it's entirely up to you who that 11 player is. But make sure you make your team on the Gamezy app, because all the fantasy predictions that I make, the players I pick, are according to the credits that you get on the Gamezy app. And you can download the app through the description below in the link, and you can win up to 5 crore rupees in daily prizes. So what are you waiting for?